Base hit into right field for Hayden Brown. Now 2 on for Tommyknockers. Runner on first and second. Now Cody Vaith going out to talk with Gary Grosjean. Two the score here at Wolf Field. Top of the 5th inning. First pitch. This is outside for ball 1 to Hartsfield.
So now there are runners on first and second.
One ball, no strikes. Bunt attempt by Miles Hartsfield. Throw to first as Owen Bischoff is covering. Hartsfield is out for the first out of the inning. Advances the runners over to second and third, as that is how you do a sacrifice bunt, folks. It's going to bring up David Melfi. David Melfi, 1 for 2 on the day. Had a base hit in the first, flied out in the third. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing. 0-2. Now 0-2. Grosjean comes set. Fires home. Upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on David Melfi. Melfi last night 0 for 3 with 2 walks and 3 strikeouts. That's outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the first game of this series, David Melfi 1 for 3. So coming into tonight's game, 1 for 6 in the series. 2-2 pitch from Grosjean. Pitching from the first base side of the rubber. The 2-2 pitch misses low for ball 3. Now 3-2 as the count runs full. Runners on second and third. 2-2 the score. 1 out in the inning. Grosjean looks in. Gets the sign. 3-2 pitch on its way. Fouled off to the right side. Foul and out of play. Now 3-2. Grosjean steps off. Take a little time. Three-two pitch, fly ball, foul, and out of play once again. Now 3-2, still the count on David Melfi.
Grosjean about to throw the 8th pitch of the at-bat, so a good battle here between Grosjean and Melfi.
We've seen that quite a bit from David Melfi here in this series. 3-2 pitch. Grosjean looks over to third, comes set, fires home, swung on and missed.
Huge strikeout there by Grosjean.
Yeah, his fifth strikeout here tonight.
He is averaging at least one strikeout an inning by the strikeout pitcher, Gary Grosjean.
He is averaging a strikeout per inning. Well, as we take a look at the standings coming into today, the Canyon County Spuds tied for fourth in the Lewis Division. The Mining City Tommyknockers in control of second place, 3-3. Casper Horseheads lost tonight. The first game today, 2-3 on the year. That's in their 4 strike, 0-1 on Carter Dobrinsky. Taking a look around the Expedition League scoreboard. The first game, the finish from last night, between the Casper Horseheads and the Spearfish Sasquatch. The final score of that game, 26-9. As that is swung on and missed for strike 3. As we head to the bottom of the 5th. 2 strikeouts to end the inning.
With 2 runners in scoring position.
Yes, that is correct. We will be back, and it's going to be Danny Burns, Owen Bischoff, and Cole Arnold, 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Spuds. Leading off here in the bottom of the 5th for the Caldwell Cubs is Danny Burns. Bottom of the 5th. Last time up, it was a ground out to the third baseman for Danny Burns. And that's misses for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, the Phoenix Suns now taking a commanding lead in the NBA Finals, up 2-0, winning tonight's game. 1-1 on Danny Burns. 1-1 pitch. Misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Now 3-1 on Danny Burns. 3-1 pitch. Low for ball 4.
Good job by Burns, who draw the leadoff walk, and that'll bring up number 9, Owen Bischoff.
Bischoff tonight grounded out to third base the last time up in the 3rd inning.
Sorry, listeners. Our statistician Grace is over here making me laugh, but I'm sorry. That is strike 1 on Owen Bischoff.
The 0-1 pitch upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Danny Burns shows bunt, pulls it back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch. Bunt attempt. Carnahan throws over to first. Over. Up in the air. And that's going to be an infield single for Owen Bischoff.
Statistician is going to rule that as an E1 as the throw was high and it pulled him off the bag. He would have been out if the throw was perfect, but good for the Spuds. Now they have 2 runners on with no outs.
It's going to bring up Cole Arnold. Arnold 0 for 2 on the day. Throw back to second, not in time as Burns gets back safely. So a walk by Burns and the bunt attempt error by the pitcher Carnahan. Bischoff reached first base. 2-2 the score here in the bottom of the 5th inning. One-zero pitch. Low for ball 2. 2 balls. No strikes on Cole Arnold. Corners playing in. Middle infield playing double play depth. The 2-0 pitch. Bunt attempt by Cole Arnold. And the throw to third, not in time, as its base is loaded. Marty Carnahan here in this inning, a walk, an error, and the fielder's choice as he threw it over to third, trying to get the lead runner. That's going to bring up Ronnie McBride. A single and a double on the evening so far. That's low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. A double in the 4th inning, a leadoff double from Ronnie McBride. He was stranded on first on third in the first inning. That's fouled off. Now 1-1 on McBride. One pitch. Carnahan comes set, pitching from the third base side of the rubber. Drops too high for ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. Joey Gerbanski on deck. 2-1 pitch on its way. Ground ball to first, throw home. We'll get the out at home plate. 1 out in the inning. Bases still loaded. So back-to-back fielder's choice. Bases still loaded. Danny Burns out at the plate. Runner doesn't come in to score. So that's going to bring up Joey Grobanski. Spud's power hitter. Has 6 doubles, 6 home runs, and now a triple on the year. First pitch to Grobanski in there for a strike. 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch. This is low for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Grobanski coming into tonight's ball game hitting under 250. 1-1 pitch from Carnahan. Upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Middle of the order for the Spuds. Grobanski, Tullerman, and Danielwicks. 1 out in the inning. Bases loaded. 2-1 pitch. This is outside for ball 3. Now 3-1. Tullerman on deck for the Spuds. He has a home run on the year. 2 triples and 3 doubles. Three one from Carnahan. To Grobanski, swung on and missed. 3-2. Joey Grobanski taking a good swing at it. Just got underneath of it. He could have given that one a ride. The 3-2 pitch. Carnahan comes set. Fires home. The 3-2 low in the dirt for ball 4 as the walk will bring in the lead run as the Spuds take the lead here.
That will be
in the bottom of the 5th.
That'll be Joey Gerbanski's 27th RBI on the year, and he'll get it the easy way with a walk on his at-bat.
Well, that's going to bring up Zach Tullerman, who leads the Spuds in RBIs with 31 on the year.
It goes Tullerman, then Gerbanski, so a lot of RBI hitters in the middle of this lineup.
And therefore, a strike, 0-1. Tullerman can get a base hit. Has the home run on the year. That home run was up in Butte, Montana. It's the first home run in Spuds history. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in there for strike on the outside corner. Now 0-2. Well, tonight the Canyon County Spuds are wearing the Caldwell Cubs jerseys, a throwback to the old Caldwell Cubs of the Pioneer League. That's outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Three-two Spuds lead. The 1-2 pitch. Carnahan. Grounded foul to the right side. 1-2 pitch from Carnahan. Line drive into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. One run is coming in to score. McBride rounds third, heading into score as the Spuds take a commanding 5-2 lead here in the bottom of the fifth.
The Spuds offense definitely coming alive here in the bottom of the fifth. Like Dakota said, 5-2 now our score, so we're up by 3. And we still have 1 out with 2 runners on and a very good hitter in Lucas Danielewicz up to bat.
Yeah, Danielewicz, one of the most consistent hitters, getting snubbed from the All-Star game.
Yes, Tollerman leads our average, and then Danielewicz is right under him, hitting .311 with 2 doubles, 1 triple, 2 home runs, and 17 RBIs.
Hit back up the middle for a base hit. That'll put runners on to first and second as Joey Grabanski comes in to score. Now 6-2. Cubs lead. Joey Grabanski blew by. He stopped by Dalen Dobish. Here comes Cowan out of the dugout. We'll be back in just a few seconds. Bottom of the fifth, 1 out in the inning. Vaith at the plate. Tollerman out there on second. Danielewicz on first.
Cody Vaith tonight had a strikeout back in the second inning and then a 4-3 ground out to the second baseman, Miles Hartfield, in the fourth.
1-0 pitch on its way. Fouled back to the right side. Now 1-1. One pitch. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Cody Vaith ducks out of the way. Misses for ball 3, 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Carnahan comes set. Fires home. Popped up and out of play as the count will now run full on Cody Vaith. So 3-2. Carnahan coming set. Runners on first and second. 6-2 Spuds lead. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Still 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Carnahan coming set once again. 1 out in the inning. The 3-2 swung on and missed. A strikeout for Cody Vaith. It's going to bring up Cameron Grant, the 9th batter that the Spuds have brought to the plate.
Yeah, they've batted all the way through the lineup as Danny Burns led off the inning.
And 9 batters. In the leading off, it was a walk for Danny Burns. He was the first out as he was out at home plate on the force. Owen Bischoff had come around to score on the error by Marty Carnahan. Cole Arnold came around to score on a fielder's choice. Ronnie McBride came around to score. Joey Grabanski walked. He came around to score on the single by Daniel Wicks. And Zach Tollerman had the 2-run single. Carnahan, 0-1 pitch. Throw down to second. Gets away from the second baseman. Tollerman comes in to score. Daniel Wicks down to third as it's now 7-2 Spuds lead.
It looks like if that ball would have been fielded cleanly by the second baseman, Daniel Wicks had a potential to be out, but lucky for the Spuds, he misses it, and Tollerman comes around to score.
Fouled off to the right side. 1-1. 7 runs on 6 hits for the Spuds. 2 errors. 2 runs on 3 hits and 1 error for the Tommyknockers. One-two pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two runs in the 4th inning tied it up by the Spuds. Tommyknockers scored their 2 runs back in the 1st inning. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Runs inside over the head of Cam Grant. He ducks out of the way. Now 3-2 as the count runs full. That misses for ball 4. So to load the bases once again. Bases loaded for Danny Burns.
This will be Danny Burns' second at-bat in this inning.
Yeah, he had a walk to lead off the inning. So the Spuds have now batted around here in the bottom of the 5th. Well, this game was cruising by. We're through 4.5 innings in an hour and a half. Now 20-minute inning here in the bottom of the 5th. Spuds have put up 5 runs. Pitch to Danny Burns, and therefore strike, 0-1.
So with runners on the corners, we might see a potential steal, try to draw the throw. Or with Cam Grant on first base, he does play outfield, so he does have a little bit of speed.
0-1 pitch. This is for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's tough to say. 2 outs in the inning. You might not do it. Cam, the slowest outfielder on the roster. 1-1 pitch. Popped up and out of play. Oh, in play as David Melfi makes the play over on the right side. And foul ground as that will end the inning, but not before the Spuds score 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. We head to the top of the 6th. For Grosjean with now the lead. We'll be back after this short break. Leading off the inning for the Mining City Tommyknockers is the first baseman, Jake Mastillo. Taking a look around the Expedition League scoreboard. Casper Horseheads leading the Spearfish Sasquatch 3-2 in the bottom of the fourth of that second game today. Badlands Big Sticks beating the Soares Valley Saberdogs 2-0 in 6 innings. Pitch, 1-0 pitch from Grosjean, ground ball towards third. Danny Burns makes the play, keeps it on the infield, but it's an infield base hit by Jake Mastillo, as Cole Arnold couldn't get over in time to make the play. Western Nebraska Pioneers beating the Pierre Trappers 14-6. The Fremont Moo beating the Hastings Sodbusters 9-7. Once again, folks, the game that blows my mind is that the game that was started yesterday between the Spearfish Sasquatch and the Casper Horseheads was suspended due to rain. The final score of that game, 26-9. Spearfish won. 1-0 pitch, fouled back, 1-1.
We've seen some pretty funky scores in the league this year. That one, but I think that one takes it for the most out there.
And yesterday, the final or the score of that when they suspended it was 6-6. That swung on and missed. 1-2 now on Decker. 0 for 2 on the day. 1-2 pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Grosjean still out there on the mound for the Spuds. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3 for out number 1. The 6th punch out of the evening for Gary Grosjean.
Continuing his 1 strikeout an inning trend.
Yeah, and Grosjean tonight, only the 1 walk. So 2 walks on the evening. Something that unusual for Grosjean. He's normally been averaging about 4 walks per game that he's pitched in. That's in there for a strike, nothing in 1 on Hansen. Now 0-2. One out in the inning. Hansen, runner on first. Spuds up 7-2 here in the top of the 6th inning. The 0-2 pitch hit to Burns, throw to second for 1, over to first in time for the double play. Just like that, Gary Grosjean, the strikeout and the double play ends the inning. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Spuds up 7-2. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Spuds up 7-2. That's in there for strike one. Nothing in one. Fouled off by Owen Bischoff. Misses for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. High for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike now. High for ball 3. 3-1. Walk for Owen Bischoff to lead off the inning. It's going to bring up Cole Arnold, so it's back to the top of the lineup for the Spuds. Runner doesn't go. It's in there for strike, nothing in one. Arnold. Bottom of the 6th, Spuds up 7-2. 0-1 count on Cole Arnold with the runner on first. No outs in the inning. The 0-1 pitch. In there for strike 2. Now nothing in 2.
Did you cut it?
Now 1-2 on Cole Arnold as that missed outside. One-two pitch. Runner goes down to second. Slides in there safely. A stolen base for Owen Bischoff.
That is Owen Bischoff's third. It's only his third stolen base. He was caught stealing once. So he
had 2 just the other night.
He's 3 for 4.
That was in game 1 of this 3-game series. The 2-2 pitch. This is high and inside for ball 3. 3-2 now as the count runs full on Cole Arnold. Runner on second. McBride on deck. 3-2 pitch on its way. Popped up on the infield. In shallow left field, excuse me. It's going to be Wilbur who makes the catch. That's going to bring up Ronnie McBride, last year's Expedition League MVP. This year, the Expedition League MVP, looking like it's going to be Bo Brewer from Soares Valley. Hitting .447 on the year with 10 doubles, a triple, a home run, and 48 RBIs. Has 18 stolen bases as well. That's in there for strike 1, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. This is for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Melfi blocking that ball, making sure that Owen Bischoff stays at second. He is not able to advance.
Double checking those stats. It looks like it's going to be a close one between Bo Brewer and his teammate Schwabe. 473 on the year, 8 doubles, 3 triples, a home run, 16 RBIs, and 40 stolen bases.
That one in there for a ball. 2-1 now the count on McBride.
2-1. Ronnie McBride. McBride has reached base 3 times today. The 2-1 pitch. Carnahan comes set, fires home. Fly ball, deep left center field, going back towards the warning track is Justin Green. He's there to make the catch for out number 2. And that's going to bring up Joey Grabanski. 1 for 1 on the day. Had the RBI triple in the 4th inning. Has walked 2 times tonight. First pitch by Grabanski, swung on and missed. 0-1.
Grabanski with a big swing there, looking for his 7th home run. He's already hit 6, 26 RBIs.
Grabbed by Judah Wilbur, throw over to first. Not picked up cleanly by Jake Mastillo. Grabanski reaches base for the 4th time today. Going to be ruled as an infield single for Joey Grabanski.
Tollerman tonight with 2 singles, and then in the 1st inning hit a double play. Strike 1, and there, 0-1 now the count on Tollerman. Joey Grabanski on first base, and Owen Bischoff on 3rd.
0-1 on Tollerman. 3 RBIs on the day. 2 base hits.
I think it's a hit. I don't know how he would have caught that anyway. Like, the fact he got his glove on, I don't know. Like, I think he
2 outs in the inning.
I know. Yeah. I think it's a hit.
1-1 pitch. This is for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 misses down low for ball 3. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Misses outside for ball 4. So it's going to be bases loaded for Lucas Danielewicz.
Tollerman's walks extends the 2-out inning. Joey Grabanski's infield single would have been the 3rd out, but could not field it cleanly and could not make the pick. Is ruled a single, though. And then Tollerman's walk extends it.
Yeah, it's Owen Bischoff on 3rd. He led off the inning with a walk, and we're going to see a pitching change. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here to SpudsTV. New pitcher in for the Mining City Tommyknockers is Liam Sommer. Sommer 0 for 1 on the year with a 5.02 ERA. 8 games, 14 and a third innings pitched. He has 14 strikeouts and 8 walks. Now time called by David Melfi. He'll go up and talk to Sommer. So for Daniel X, he's still looking for his first pitch. Bases loaded, 2 outs in the inning. This is down low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Daniel X tonight, 1 for 3. Had a single in last inning. Was stranded on third. A 1-0 pitch. Low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now. Two outs. 7-2 Spuds lead. Bases loaded. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Sommer comes set the 2-0 pitch. And there 4 strike, now 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch in there for a strike. Now 2-2 on Daniel X. Taking a look at this ball game, the pitchers for the Mining City Tommyknockers. The starting pitcher was Muniz. He went 4 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and struck out 2 batters. Marty Carnahan came in, went a inning and 2/3, 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 5 walks, and a strikeout. And then now Liam Sommer. That misses for ball 3, 3-2. Now the count on Lucas Daniel X. The 3-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. That will retire the side. But we head to the top of the 7th. Spuds up 7-2. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back here, folks. New pitcher on the mound for the Canyon County Spuds, Noah Stevens.
Stevens on the year is 3-2 with a 10.47 ERA. He has pitched 22 innings, 20 strikeouts, 19 walks, and 31 hits.
That's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Justin Green. So Noah Stevens tied for the first on the team in wins. The 1-1 pitch, ground ball towards first, foul. 1-2. Now on Green.
Stevens is one of our consistent relievers. Every game he's appeared in, he has relieved. So he's not one of our starters, but consistently comes in relief.
Noah Stevens had a TikTok of his own on the Spuds baseball account the other day. His ka-chow. Ground ball right to the second baseman, Owen Bischoff, throw over to first. In time to get Justin Green.
Owen Bischoff, another one with his own TikTok. I think it's a good time to mention the Spuds social media pages so
yes,
you can
follow the Spuds on Facebook at Spuds Baseball Club. You can follow us on Twitter at Spuds Baseball as well, and on Instagram at Spuds Baseball, and then on YouTube at Spuds Baseball, and we're also on TikTok at Spuds Baseball. This is outside for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. One 0 pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes now. Seven to 2, the score of this ball game. Here in the top of the 7th, Cubs up ahead. That's in there for strike 1. 2-1 now on Judah Wilbur. Gary Grosjean, his night is done. For Grosjean, as that's popped up into foul ground, Joey Grabanski coming in to make the catch. About the 1,000,000th time we've seen that. Joey Grabanski, one of the best fielders that the Spuds have. One of the best players all around that the Spuds have. Gary Grosjean, 6 innings of 4 hit ball, 2 runs, 1 earned, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. New season high for him. 2 outs in the inning. Stevens comes set. Pitching from the first base side of the rubber, right-handed pitcher. This is outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Inside for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
There looks to be some movement in the Spuds bullpen.
Left-handed pitcher, Blake McFadden. Now 3-1 on Hayden Brown. Three-one pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Now 3-2. Stevens looks in. Gets a sign from Vaith. 3-2 pitch. On its way home. Misses low for ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Hayden Brown. It's going to bring us back to the top of the order for the Tommyknockers. Miles Hartsfield. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Had a walk in the first.
Hartsfield is 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice bunt.
One 0 pitch. Misses for ball 2. Now 2 balls, no strikes on Hartsfield. (2-0). Misses low and outside for ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
You can tell Stevens on the mound getting a little frustrated. So those balls are right on the corner.
7-2 the score here. 2 outs in the inning. 3-0 the count on Hartsfield. 3-0 pitch. Breaking ball misses low for ball 4.
Looks like to be a conversation now between Dobish and Stevens as he's going to walk out and Vaith will join him at the mound.
Well, Blake McFadden ready to go in the Spuds bullpen. Gonna keep Stevens out there. No pitching change yet for the Spuds. But Blake McFadden ready to go. It's going to bring up David Melfi. Back-to-back walks for Stevens. 2 outs in the inning.
Melfi on the night is 1 for 3. It is single in the first, a fly out in the third, and then a strikeout in the 5th.
In the series, 2 for 10. That's in there for a strike, 0-1 on Melfi. Once again, congratulations to the Spuds All-Stars. Zach Tullerman, Brendan Tom, Max Holtzclaw. Those 2 we probably will not see tonight. But Blake McFadden, also an All-Star for the Spuds. May see him as he was just warming up. Swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2 on Melfi.
Melfi, one of the Tommyknockers All-Stars. Melfi and Dobrinsky hitting back-to-back, second and third in the lineup.
(0-2) pitch. This is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes on David Melfi. Not quite sure where that missed, but Garrett Forsythe and Ace Adrati, you never know. (1-2) pitch. Stevens checks second, comes home. The 1-2 pitch outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now 2s all around. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on for Stevens.
Behind us, our strikeout train, so it'd be a perfect opportunity to get a strikeout.
2-2 pitch on its way. Misses outside for ball 3. 3-2. Stevens can get out of the inning. Now a right-hander warming up in the Spuds bullpen. The 3-2 pitch, broken bat, ground ball right back to Noah Stevens. He'll take it to first and step on the bag himself as he stomps on the bag. That'll take us to the bottom of the 7th, where it's going to be Vaith, Grant, and Burns due up for the Spuds. Welcome back here to Wolf Field. Bottom of the 7th inning. Cody Vaith leading off for the Spuds. Catcher number 10. Tonight 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a ground out. It's fouled off, 0-1. Liam Summers still out there for the Tommyknockers. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Vaith. One pitch. And therefore strike 1-2 now on Cody Vaith.
Spuds on the night, 7 runs on 7 hits with 2 errors. And the Tommyknockers, 2 runs on 4 hits, also having 2 errors.
Spuds 1.5 games back out of first place in the Lewis division. As that is swung on and missed for a strikeout on Cody Vaith.
Now batting, the smelliest player on the Spuds, my brother, Cam Grant.
We had a guest announcer,
Yes.
Cam Grant's sister, announcing Cam Grant as the smelliest boy on the Spuds from her. Her words, not ours.
A guest PA announcer.
Yes. Cam Grant's sister is on the Junior Olympic national team for softball and committed to UCLA.
That's in there for strike, 0-1. Swung on and missed. One out in the inning. The 0-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. 0-2. Cam Grant tonight 0 for 2 with a walk. Both of those outs have come as the final out of the inning. Back in the second and back in the fourth. The 0-2 pitch called strike 3. A strikeout for Cam Grant. That's going to bring up Danny Burns for the Spuds. The Cubs tonight. 7 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors, as Santina said just a little bit ago. 7-2 our score here at Wolf Field in the bottom of the 7th inning. Sommer comes set. And therefore a strike on the inside corner, 0-1.
That doesn't mean I'm not going to.
Now 0-2. 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Fouled off to the right side. Still 0-2. Danny Burns tonight 0 for 1 with a walk. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. 3 straight strikeouts for Liam Sommer of the Mining City Tommyknockers here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's going to take us to the top of the 8th, where it'll be Dobrinsky, Mastillo, and Decker due up for the Tommyknockers. We'll be back after this. It looks like we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Spuds. A new pitcher on the mound for the Caldwell Cubs from Northwest Nazarene University, Blake McFadden, recently named a 2021 Lewis Division All-Star for the Expedition League. McFadden on the year has a 1.0 ERA through 18 innings, 7 relief appearances here at home, 2-0 with 25 strikeouts. So Blake McFadden looking to come in, finish out the final 2 innings. First pitch fouled off to the right side. 0-1 on Dobrinsky. Well, this is the first time that McFadden has faced the Mining City Tommyknockers. McFadden does not travel. Correction, he did play against the Tommyknockers on Tuesday. He went 4 innings and got the win. It's the first series that McFadden has faced the Tommyknockers. He will be traveling to the All-Star game. Now 0-2 on Dobrinsky. 0-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. Something we've grown accustomed to from Blake McFadden. A strikeout. His first of the evening. Jake Mastillo now at the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Popped up on the infield. High fly ball. Shallow right field. Underneath of it is Owen Bischoff for out number 2.
Bischoff going all the way into right center field. Actually very far on the grass there. Bischoff is an outfielder as well. He plays outfield and middle infield. So he's a nice read on fly balls. Can cover a lot of ground at second.
It's going to bring up Mike Decker. 0 for 3 on the day as well. Strikeout in the 6th inning came from Gary Grosjean. First pitch from McFadden. A breaking ball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. And therefore strike 2, 0-2. Now on Decker. McFadden pitching from the first base side of the rubber. The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning, something we've grown accustomed to as the All-Star gets the strikeout to end the inning here in the top of the 8th. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Owen Bischoff, Cole Arnold, and Ronnie McBride due up for the Spuds. We'll be back after this. Welcome back here, folks. Leading off the inning for the Canyon County Spuds is Owen Bischoff.
We do have a pitching change in Jason Krimlich. Krimlich has a 5.4 ERA in 9 games and 8.1 inning pitch. He has 8 strikeouts, 9 walks, and 8 hits.
Misses for ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike on Owen Bischoff. Now in there for a strike, 1 and 2 on Bischoff. Bischoff tonight is 0 for 1. 0 for 2 with a walk and reached base on an error. Krimlich comes set. The 1-2 pitch. It's inside. Fouled off to the left side. 1 and 2.
Krimlich is a sidearm or submarine pitcher. The Tommyknockers have another one out of their bullpen in Connor Phelan, which the Spuds saw last night, so they should be a little bit accustomed to the pitching a sidearm, or they've seen it before, so let's see what they can do with it tonight.
As that is swung on and missed for strike 3 by Owen Bischoff. It's going to bring up Cole Arnold. Well, Spuds fans, Tater Talk episode number 2 is coming out tomorrow.
Big swing there by Cole Arnold, 0-1 now the count.
Tonight, Cole Arnold 0 for 4. Swung on, missed, nothing in 2 now on Arnold. And called strike 3 on Cole Arnold. Second time he's been fanned here tonight. It's going to bring up Ronnie McBride. We have a train coming in from left to right. Rally train. With 2 outs in the inning. Misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-0 pitch in there for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch. Therefore, strike 2. Now 1 and 2 on Ronnie McBride. This is for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Both teams on the road after tonight's game. The Mining City Tommyknockers to Casper, Wyoming, to face off against the Horseheads and the Spuds off to Spearfish, South Dakota. Not North Dakota, like our PA announcer Jeff Dover said. As it's now 3 and 2. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball to the left side of the infield. Base hit for Ronnie McBride. He's rounding first, heading into second. He'll slide in safely. Ronnie McBride with his second double of the night.
Ronnie McBride showing off his speed there as a normal hitter or hitter with not a lot of speed would just round second, but McBride, a very experienced base runner and a very good base runner, so he realizes that they're not going to try to throw him out and goes all the way to second.
That's going to bring up Joey Grabanski. 2 for 2 on the evening, has reached base all 4 times he's been up to the plate today, has scored twice. 2 outs in the inning, runner on second. McBride off to third. Throw down, not in time, as Ronnie McBride steals his second bag of the evening. His 11th bag of the year. So Ronnie McBride now taking away the lead for the Spuds.
Now Ronnie McBride has only played in 13 games, so he has 11 stolen bases in 13 games.
Just 2 short of 1 stolen base a game. The 1-0 pitch. This is outside for ball 2. Now, Ronnie McBride also did miss the series against Western Nebraska. So, he's just coming back from an illness. 2-0 pitch. Therefore, strike 2-1. The 2-1 pitch swung on and missed for strike 2. Now 2-2. Two outs in the inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third for the Caldwell Cubs here tonight. Joey Grabanski. Big power hitter, had a triple in the 4th inning as that hits Grabanski.
That one catching him right on his back. He extends the inning now with 2 outs. There'll be runners on first and second for the designated hitter, number 24, Zach Tollerman.
Tollerman tonight, 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs and 2 base hits. He also reached base on a walk. Or for Joey Grabanski, just the 5th time he's been plunked on the year. This is low for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Tollerman hitting well over 300. The 1-0 pitch. This is low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. A 2-0 pitch from Jason Krimlich. Misses low and outside for ball 3. Now 3-0 on Zach Tollerman.
Kremlich being very careful around Tollerman here as there's a runner on third. 2 outs, so just a single would score him.
3-0 pitch. Misses low for ball 4. It's a back-to-back free passes for the Caldwell Cubs here tonight. And here comes Cowan out of the Tommyknockers dugout to talk with Krimlich. Taking a look back at the Expedition League scoreboard, in the bottom of the 6th inning, the Spearfish Sasquatch now have a 4-2 lead over the Spearfish Sasquatch.
Hey folks, looking for some Spuds gear? Visit our team store.
currently the Spuds 2 games behind the Lewis Division leader, the Badlands Big Sticks. First pitch to Danuix. In there for a strike, 0-1. Danuix tonight, 1 for 4. A base hit back in the 5th inning, struck out in the 6th. Fly ball in the 8th inning, and a ground out in the 2nd inning. That's foul tipped, 0-2. Now on Danuix. The 0-2 pitch on its way. This is outside for ball 1 as Ronnie McBride comes in to score. Now 8-2 Spuds lead. Runners advance to 2nd and 3rd, so 2 runners in scoring position for Lucas Danuix here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The 1-2 pitch, fouled back. Still 1-2 with 1 out. 2 outs. The win tonight by the Spuds. That's driven down the right side. Still 1-2. But with a win tonight, Spuds would be tied again with the Mining City Tommyknockers and tied with the Soares Valley Saber Dogs, all at 3-4.
Remember, to our listeners at home, the win-loss count resets at the second half of the season, so the overall record essentially doesn't really matter. It is the first half of the season and the second half of the season for playoffs.
Now 2-2 on Danuix. 2s all around, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 on for the Spuds, and this runs inside and hits Lucas Danuix in the elbow.
They're going to call it a foul ball, but he is showing him his hand.
They're going to go ahead and give him the base.
Danuix will be awarded first base after he took off his batting glove, showed the umpire it did in fact hit him and not the bat.
That's going to bring up the catcher, number 10, Cody Vaith. Vaith tonight, 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts, and a ground out in the 4th inning. Cody Vaith, no home runs on the year. Bases loaded for him. First pitch to him outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Two outs in the inning. Cameron Grant on deck for the Spuds. Should Vaith get on base? The 1-0 pitch misses low for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. We have some hecklers here at the ballpark tonight.
Hecklers definitely on our side as they are going after Kremlich.
Now the sprinklers being turned on in the left field. Get those turned off. Now we'll reset 2-0 on Cody Vaith. A 2-0 pitch. Check swing. Garrett Forsythe said he goes 2-1. Two-one on Vaith. Ground ball to the right side of the infield. That's going to get through for a base hit 1 run comes in to score. Tollerman being waved in, and it's a 2-run single for Cody Vaith. As the score now 10-2.
All 3 runs in this inning have been scored with 2 outs, so good job by the Spuds to keep the inning alive.
It's going to bring up Cam Grant.
This time being announced by our normal PA announcer and not his sister.
Our PA announcer, our owner, Jeff Dobish. Ground ball to the right side, gets through for a base hit. Another run comes in to score, and it's runners on first and second. With still 2 outs. Spuds now leading 11-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
This is the 7th batter to come up to the inning with 2 outs.
Well, it was 2 strikeouts at the beginning of the inning. Owen Bischoff and Cole Arnold had struck out, and then Ronnie McBride with a 2-out double. From there, Joey Grabanski hit by a pitch. A walk for Tollerman had loaded the bases. Danielwicks was hit by the pitch. That scored a run. And then Cody Vaith with the 2-run single. And then Cam Grant with the RBI single just now. That's in there. Now 1-1 on Danny Burns. 1-1 pitch to Burns from Krimlich. On its way. For a strike on the outside corner. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Misses outside. Two and 2. So 2s all around once again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 on here for the Cubs. A 2-2 low for ball 3. Right. 3-2 pitch fouled off to the right side. Still 3-2. Eleven to 2 Spuds are up ahead here in the bottom of the 8th. Runners on first and second. 3-2 pitch. Popped up on the infield right to the pitcher, Jason Krimlich. As that will end the inning, we head to the top of the 9th. Blake McFadden back out for the Spuds. We'll be back right after this commercial break. Fly ball into right field. Underneath of it, high. As that was way up there. Skied into right field. Underneath of it, though, is Lucas Danielix. It's going to bring up Justin Green, center fielder. 0 for 3 on the day. Ball misses for ball 1. Now 11-2 Spuds lead. That misses. That's in 4 strike. Excuse me, 2-1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This is low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Blake McFadden still out there. For the Spuds tonight, it was Gary Grosjean who went 6 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 runs, an earned run, 2 walks, and 7 strikeouts. The 2-1 pitch on its way. Fly ball into right field. That's going to get down in front of Lucas Danielix. Noah Stevens went an inning, giving up no hits, no runs, 2 walks, and no strikeouts. And then Blake McFadden now.
So we have number 10 pinch hitting Daiki Asami. Daiki Asami is from Japan and is usually a pitcher. This is going to be his first ever at-bat in the United States of America. The play-by-play for the Mining City Tommyknockers is really excited, but he's got a really tough task with McFadden.
Yes, Tyler King very excited. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Breaking ball misses outside for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I don't think I've ever seen anybody this excited about.
I think if I were Daiki Asami, I would bunt.
Hitter.
I think he should bunt right here. How great would that be?
The 1-0 pitch. Runner off to second. No throw by Cody Vaith, but that's in there for a strike. 1-1 on Daiki Asami. One pitch from Blake McFadden. High chopper, and that's going to land foul. 1 and 2, and now on Daiki Asami.
I don't think Daiki Asami knew he hit that ball. He stood in the box for a really long time, and then I think someone yelled, run.
1-2 pitch. This is high and outside for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Asami, the 2-2 pitch from McFadden comes set. Pitching from the first base side of the rubber. The 2-2 fly ball into left field. Cameron Grant underneath of it for out number 2. As Daiki Asami will not record his first base hit in America right here at Wolf Field. That's going to bring up Hayden Brown for the Mining City Tommyknockers.
Oh, this is awesome. The team is just absolutely super hyped for Daiki Asami when he comes back into the dugout. Something you just love to see. Good, clean fun.
Now 2 outs in the inning. Lefty on lefty matchup once again. McFadden facing Hayden Brown. Runner moved to third on that fly ball from Asami. Nothing in 1 on Hayden Brown. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Now nothing in 2. 2 outs in the inning. Gary Grosjean in line for the win. Toss would go to Marty Carnahan. 0-2 pitch from Blake McFadden. Fires home, swung on and missed for strike 3. And there it is. The Spuds pick up the win here at Wolffield, 11-2. As we'll be right back in just a second. Stay tuned, folks, as we're going to be right back with the post-game show. We're going to have Gary Grosjean, our player of the game, up here. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome back here, folks, to the Spuds post-game show. As our starting pitcher, Gary Grosjean, takes the win. Spuds win 11-2 here, and they win the series 2-1. Time of the game, just over 3 hours. Losing pitcher for the Mining City Tommyknockers, Camden Muniz. As we're waiting for Gary Grosjean to come up here to the press box for the post-game interview. We'll be back in just a second. Welcome in, everybody. I have Gary Grosjean with me tonight as the player of the game. Gary, you went 6 innings tonight with 7 strikeouts, the most strikeouts you've had in a Spuds uniform. Just tell me how you were feeling out there from the first time, or from when you stepped on the mound.
Yeah, so in the beginning, definitely had a little bit of arm soreness, like headed into the start. So I know I was going to have to rely on a little bit of off speed, changing speeds just to be a little bit less predictable, but ended up having some good velocity and actually worked out pretty well at the end.
Well, there was a couple great plays by the defense tonight. How refreshing was it to have your defense behind you tonight?
It's super helpful, especially after like a series like that where we lose the game before and we're trying to win the series and get back into the playoff run. I mean, having a great defense is obviously a necessity, and they really showed it tonight.
Well, tonight our offense didn't show up until about the 5th inning-ish, but once we hit that 5th inning mark, the offense started to come alive and got behind you and put 11 runs up on the board in the final 4 innings of the game. How refreshing was that for you through those 6 innings to get the win here tonight with that offense coming alive later in the game?
Yeah, so I've definitely had a couple of like starts where offense is definitely like hard to come by, and tonight it was definitely a refreshment just to have that extra like cushion with especially the big runs or a lot of runs like the 5th, I believe, and the 6th or whatever it was, and that really helped just to build confidence and throw strikes. I mean, made it easy, especially with a high pitch count. Yeah,
it was 5 runs in the 5th inning, 3 in the 6th inning, and then 4 in the 9th or 8th inning there. But once again, we picked up the win tonight. Player of the game, Gary. How does it feel to be the player of the game?
Good. Yeah, I was trying to do that again. I mean, got one before, but this one feels a lot better.
Yeah, your second player of the game.
Yeah.
You had one when we were on the road, and then here tonight.
Finally in front of some fans.
Yeah. Well, have fun up in Spearfish. It's going to be. Hopefully, we can go out and get another series win.
Absolutely.
Take first place in the Lewis division. That'd be nice.
That's the goal.
All right. Well, the Spuds are off to Spearfish, South Dakota, in just a few minutes. Gary, you've had your mom here for the past couple of days. How does that feel?
It was definitely fun to pitch in front of family. I mean, especially up here. She's from California, and so having family up here is something fun to have in the stands, especially. So it just feels good. Feels good to do it in front of family for sure.
All right, Gary. Well, you got to go take her to the airport.
Yeah.
It's nice talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining tonight's postgame show. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for the postgame show. Spuds win this one 11-2. We'll be back on next Monday when the team returns to face the Western Nebraska Pioneers. This is Dakota Haynes saying good night. And as always, it's a baked potato with chili on top.